We do most of our sinning in the evening. We're more likely to eat unhealthy foods, drink alcohol, and stay up late watching TV. This is especially true if you're retired and you know there's no need to wake up early in the morning. In this video, I'm going to share 4 benefits of an evening routine and 4 healthy evening routine ideas that are especially useful for older adults. So stay till the end because you never know which one will resonate the most and have the most impact in resetting your days. Hi, I'm Sid Meier, founder of Second Wind Movement and a life coach for older adults who are striving to turn their retirement years into their best years, full of purpose and meaning. A big part of that is establishing a daily structure that gives you the most energy and focus, and also relaxation and free time. Because yes, you can have it all, especially during retirement. You just have to support it with the right retirement structure. In life in general, routine is a big deal as far as how you live day to day. And when you're working, your days are likely dictated by a series of routines. You wake up at a certain time, you get ready for the day, and you head off to work, where you find more routine and a series of tasks that you complete throughout the day based on routine. And when the workday is over, there's probably another set of routines that you follow, like eating dinner and unwinding with your favorite TV show, etc. For retirees though, and I see this all the time, the daily structure is blown out of the water and too often bad habits roll into that open space. Just because you're retired, that does not mean that you can't benefit from holding yourself accountable to a reliable daily structure, both in the morning and the evening. It's super powerful to bookend your days with a routine. By the way, if you want help with a morning routine video, check out that video. I'll leave a link in the description below. This one is about the evening routine. Even though there's nothing wrong with relaxing in the evenings, in fact, it's healthy, it's crucial to find that healthy balance between rest and meaningful activity. To encourage you to take these tips seriously, there are 4 big benefits of an evening routine, especially for retirees and older adults, and the first being better sleep. A healthy evening routine improves your sleep, and quality sleep is crucial for physical and your mental health. Unfortunately, as you get older, your sleep patterns often change and you may find yourself tossing and turning at night instead of getting the restful sleep that you need. According to the National Sleep Foundation, adults over the age of 65 need 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. And an evening routine can help you achieve this by reducing distractions and encouraging a regular bedtime. The second benefit is boosting your mental clarity. When you dedicate time to winding down at the end of the day, you give your mind the space to not only prepare for the next day, but also process life. Processing life helps you feel more refreshed and energized in the morning so that you start your day on the right foot, instead of from a place of backlogged events of previous days and like the jumbled past. Plus, when you're well rested, you're better able to focus and concentrate throughout the whole day, as sleep deprivation greatly impacts your cognitive performance. A nighttime routine also helps you maintain healthy habits. There's nothing worse than trying to stick to a healthy habit and failing miserably, and it's even harder when you're trying to establish a new healthy evening routine. The good news is research tells us that it's easier to stick to healthy habits when they're part of a routine. And the reason is habits are formed in 4 cyclical steps: cue, craving, response, and reward. Which means you can focus on consciously changing your response to a cue. The more that you do something, the more likely you're going to keep doing it. And the evening is typically a time when you're more relaxed and you don't have as much willpower and energy to exert self-control. So it's especially beneficial to have healthy evening habits to fall back on. And also, evening routines reduce stress and anxiety. Routines and rituals can give you comfort. There's something reassuring about knowing what to expect, especially when you're dealing with big unknowns in life or difficult transitions and changes in your life, like going from a career into retirement. In fact, research suggests that both humans and animals benefit from having regular routines or rituals. So it's a great way to anchor yourself in the present moment and provide a sense of normalcy and stability when everything else might feel uncertain. Now that you're hopefully convinced it's worth the effort to establish a nightly routine, here are 4 healthy evening routine ideas for older adults. Number 1, eat a light dinner. After a long day, it can be super tempting to just plop down on the couch with whatever junk food is within reach. But if you want to avoid things like indigestion, heartburn, and other unpleasant side effects of eating a heavy meal before bed, you're better off sticking to something light. If you eat a heavy meal, your body will be still working hard to digest it when you lie down and go to bed. And this can lead to restless nights and less than optimal rest. On the other hand, if you eat a light dinner, your body will have an easier time winding down and preparing for sleep. Also, it's worth not eating too late in the day. Research suggests late dinners may cause weight gain. Just take a look at how the glucose levels spiked significantly more after the late dinner. By focusing on lean protein and veggies, avoiding fluid before bed, and not eating too close to lights out, you can create a delicious and satisfying meal that won't leave you feeling weighed down. So give it a try tonight and see how much better you sleep. Number 2, organize your space. There's nothing quite like going to bed and waking up to a tidy and organized home. It might seem like a strange correlation, but there is a very clear connection between physical clutter and mental clutter. You don't have to go full Marie Kondo and declutter your entire house all at once, but you can absolutely include a small daily micro-step of tidying up just one little thing into your evening routine. For instance, before you go to bed, you can take a few minutes to walk around your house and pick up any items that are left out of place. Or while you're putting away loose items, take a few minutes to wipe down surfaces and put your dishes away in the dishwasher. Anything tiny that you can do regularly. But a quick sweep like this every night will help keep your space tidy, and if you do it enough times, say 66 nights in a row, it'll be automatically ingrained as a habit into your brain, and you won't even dread it anymore. And you'll avoid that big dread of a massive deep clean. Basically, by investing minimal effort in making a micro step like this part of your evening routine, you can help keep your home and your mind stress-free, which helps you throughout your entire day and life. Number 3, maintain a regular sleep schedule. Like all of our tips, this one is also about consistency, especially with your sleep schedule. I hear all the time from retirees who feel unfocused and like they're aimlessly floating through their schedules, and too often they let their bedtimes slide. It might not seem like a big deal, but it's especially important in retirement to try to avoid staying up a little later to watch your favorite TV show or getting trapped into a social media scroll that's designed to be addictive. Research shows that maintaining a consistent bedtime is essential for your overall health and your well-being, especially as you age. In fact, going to bed just half an hour later than usual can significantly increase your resting heart rate the following day. In other words, inconsistency may increase your risk of cardiovascular health. To make sure that you're getting enough shut-eye, one of the best things that you can do is maintain a regular sleep schedule, which includes even weekends. Sleeping in may seem like a tempting way to catch up on lost rest, but of course, doing so can actually make it harder to fall asleep at your usual bedtime the following night. And our 4th tip definitely helps you fall asleep at night. Right before bed, start to wind down with mindfulness activities. Do this enough times, after a while, it'll become a cue to your body and your mind that it's time for bed. Mindfulness is such a big deal, and it's a buzzword for a reason. I don't care how cheesy it may seem. Adopting some sort of mindfulness activity in both your morning and your evening will do wonders for your entire well-being and your life satisfaction. If you're not sure where to start, just check out our content on mindfulness exercises and simply take note of the one activity that resonates the most with you, the one that makes you feel most relaxed and in the present moment. And then incrementally bake that into your daily life and watch your world change for the better. If you can't tell, I'm a super fan of mindfulness on so many levels. If you're someone who loves being active, you can look into something that gets you moving, like stretching or some yoga. And if you prefer to stay passive, listening to music, meditating, journaling, or reading might be more your speed. Whatever you choose, be sure to do it consistently. With time, the more that you can stay in the absolute present moment, the more clarity and life satisfaction you will have. So give your chance to experience an on-time sleep schedule where your healthy evening routine settles in. You'll find that you feel more rested and energized during the day, and you'll more likely stick to your healthy sleep habits in general over the long run. And in case you find it helpful, here is a per-hour checklist that you can follow to make sure you maintain a healthy evening routine. 5 hours before bed, stop drinking caffeine. 4 hours before bed, stop eating. 3 hours before bedtime, prepare for tomorrow. 2 hours before bedtime, start winding down, and then 1 hour before bedtime, turn off all screens. By incorporating a few healthy habits into your evening routine, you can turn it from a time of mindless indulgence into a period of deeper rejuvenation and relaxation. The key to forming healthy evening routines is to start with small habits, using the power of micro-stepping and then building up incrementally and gradually from there. To recap our 4 enjoyable evening routine ideas. Number 1, eat a light dinner. Number 2, organize your space consistently. Number 3, maintain a regular sleep schedule. And number 4, enjoy mindful activities. What you do in the hours before bed can have a significant impact on how well you sleep and how rested you feel in the morning. By incorporating these simple habits into your evening routine, you'll find that it's easier to maintain good health overall and better well-being. Thank you so much for being here and for striving to be your best during retirement. We need more people like you. Please share, subscribe, and comment on this video. Every engagement that you make with our videos helps us do our job better of creating helpful content for the super important audience of older adults. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.